Hello, it's me, Thomas Johnson, and I'm back. And I'm back, and I'm back, and I'm back. Yes, sir. It's late at night. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. Little one's asleep. Everyone's gone to bed. Except your Looney Tune here. Little me. Having a cup of coffee. But, we discussed about movies the other day, didn't we? How about so? Let's discuss about music, okay? Because honestly, music has changed over the years. I grew up listening to all kinds of music, so I have so much appreciation and love for all genres of music. But some of the stuff out there nowadays, I would not consider music. Even stuff back then, I wouldn't consider music. Considering like country, I cannot stand country. Same as gospel. It's always repetitive. Yes, we get it. You love Jesus. Yes, we know you were lost, but now you're found. Okay, we get it. Okay, change it up a bit. Okay, that's for that particular group of people. More power to them. Country music. There's some good songs. I'm not gonna lie, but there's a lot of them back in the day that were so repetitive. Oh my God, I lost my dog, or my dog died. My wife left me. My truck broke down. I'm out of beer. Guess what? You're selling millions of fucking dollars worth of CDs. You're making money off of your music career. You could buy another case of beer. You could buy another dog. You get another wife. You get another truck. Guess what? Problem solved. Write a new song. Moving on. But people always think about, like, for example, rock and roll music, metal music, or even rap music. It's always the same thing all the time. But no. Or they always, underphrase it, they always sound the same. But I digress. We have different subgenres of music. Different bands talk about different things. If it wasn't for close friends and cousins of mine, I wouldn't have fell in love with the punk genre, rockabilly, ska, or even funk music, or certain forms of rap music. I would not have grown to show appreciation to the set genres of music if I've met certain people and opened my mind up to that, per se. But you have genres like punk, classic rock, power metal, all different forms of metal. Too many to list. Just saying. Let's see. You have new wave, you have techno, you have electronica, you have industrial, you have goth music. Now, there's different forms of goth music. I'm going to just lay that out there. Like the 80s, early goth music, where it's more like Susie and the Banshees, The Cure. I want to say Depeche Mode can be thrown in there very loosely. But then you have bands that really don't fit into any genre that could kind of cross all different genres. Like, one of my favorites I discovered is called Killing Joke. Killing Joke's been around since the late 70s. They're a post-punk band. They kind of fit into like punk, post-punk, new wave, and goth, but they have a meaning to their music. It's not like some senseless rambling in their music. And that's why I like them so much. And the music is so it's so haunting. It just really digs into you deep and stuff. And then when it does that stuff, and the song that the story that they're telling, the music, the songs that they're portraying, the message that they're trying to reach out to the universe, kind of hooks into you with the music, and is a very soul-changing experience, so to speak. I mean, it was for me when I first discovered them. It was like a sucker punch. It was like a getting kicked in the head. It was like, way up! Alright. So, but you have bands that are doing stuff strictly for the form of entertainment. Like the Misfits. Misfits is a punk band. They sing about the old horror films of their childhood, and all the crazy shit that follows. They're a horror punk band. That's what they do. That's what they sing about. And it's for entertainment. For shock and awe. You see elements like that with Alice Cooper. Now, mind you, when I dig into something, I dig in deep. And the cool thing about it is with the punk genre, if it wasn't for three bands, Alice Cooper, Iggy Pop and the Stooges, and the MC5, all base their sound from Detroit bass, garage rock, shock rock, if you will. They laid the foundations for what later became punk music. It wasn't for them, no matter how much some may deny or don't want to take responsibility for that. They're the ones that influenced the punk genre. And you have a lot of punk bands come out of the punk genre. They're my favorites and a lot of others. You have like TSOL, Black Flag, the Plasmatics, the Runaways, Patti Smith Band, Ramones, Dead Kennedys, Bad Brains. Already mentioned the Misfits. The Damned, the Cramps. Cramps is one of my favorite ones. It goes on and on. But the thing about it is nowadays, everything's become too commercial. Everyone puts stuff out just for the sake of putting stuff out. There's no soul into the music anymore. When's the last time you heard a song on the radio or on Spotify from all these new artists out there that really brought a tear to your eye, that really meant something, that was a standalone song, that didn't sound like all their other ones? When's the last time you heard a song that really makes you want to sit back and reflect on your life, that didn't involve being part of the soundtrack to a cheap-ass movie that people didn't really care about? That's something to really think about. And in fact, all the bands I named previously, and more that I didn't, where they have all their shirts being sold all over the place and people sporting these shirts just because it's fashionable. Okay, that really bugs me, because a lot of these bands that they're wearing shirts of, these people that trying to be fashionable, trying to look chic in the punk and metal look, Okay. People nowadays don't see the big deal behind why people get upset when they see someone rocking a band shirt and have no fucking clue about the band or the music that it did. They can't even name one song. Thing about it is this. I've always said this. Music is a soundtrack to our lives. Because at one point in our life, there's one specific, particular song that really stands out in the moment in our lives that really, really just nails it home on when something special happened in our lives. Our first kiss, the day that you got married, the day your child was born, the time you lost someone, something significant happened in your life. You can always go back to that one song to pinpoint what happened. And what sucks, you see someone rocking the shirt of that particular band and have no fucking clue. And it kind of kicks you in the gut a little bit. So, just think about that, okay? People, I'm sorry to say it, but there's very little music out there nowadays that's present, recent, fresh, new that has any soul in it anymore. And I'm not talking about any particular genre. I mean all genres. I listen to everything. From P-Funk to Danzig. To Grateful Dead to Brother Lynch. Okay, I listen to everything. I don't leave anything out. Everything has a purpose in music. Everything has some form, whether it be entertainment or just to be inspirational, motivational, or just for shock and awe purposes. Either way, every song has a meaning. Every song has an important part to our lives. And I just really hate to see that music nowadays has just really lost its soul. I'm Thomas Johnson. I'll talk to you guys soon. Good night.